Easter Seals Disability Services helps our veterans find jobs through the Veteran Staffing Network. So let's take a look and see how VSN helps connect those veterans and employers for successful employment placement. Well, joining us today is David Muir, and he is the Senior Vice President of the Veteran Staffing Network. David, tell us about how Easter Seals is involved with the Veteran Staffing Network.
Our program was created out of a need. Easter Seals realized that most veteran service programs, veteran employment programs, are funded through philanthropic contributions or government grants. And while there are a number of organizations helping veterans now, when the war is over in a few years and the headlines have gone away and the associated dollars with all that buzz is gone, there's going to be 1 million more men and women on the street. Easter Seals historically has helped veterans since World War II. We have 550 locations throughout the country, and we take a grassroots approach of empowering people to live, work, and play in their own communities. So we saw a real need to help service members in our hometowns.
Tell us how the Veteran Staffing Network, or VSN as you also refer to it as, helps those who want to hire the veterans.
Sure. So one of the common challenges an employer will make is, I can't find veterans, and I don't understand their resume or how their work experience fits into where we work. One of the things that we do is help to educate employers on some best practices for how to find veterans, how to onboard them successfully, and how to build internal programs for retention purposes. We also do a reverse skills translation. So what we'll do is we'll take the job description and understand what it is this person needs to do inside the workspace, and then go and find a person who had a similar job experience in the military, because almost every job out in the civilian world has a direct military counterpart. So by helping to connect the dots between the two, we break down a lot of these barriers and have been very successful in helping get some folks jobs.
So what is the benefit from doing this, which is a paid service essentially, to like the referral service? What's the difference?
The staffing industry is a legitimate industry. It's multi-billion-dollar. What you get when you pay a staffing firm is a direct targeted individual candidate for a direct targeted job. If you go to some of the free services, and I encourage all organizations to give them a try, but oftentimes you're going to get a large stack of resumes of people who are open and willing and looking for work, but the zeroing in on skill sets may not be there. And a lot of times I've heard businesses say that they're frustrated having to sort through all these different people and they don't find anybody qualified. So the wheel kind of spins, but nobody ever gets anywhere.
So then what are the costs involved?
Well, we're reasonable rates, market rates for any staffing firm. We work with our clients in a temporary, a temp to perm, or direct hire capacity. So if they want to hire Joe or Jane as a direct employee of theirs, there's a fee tied to that. And if they want to work with them on an hourly basis, kind of try before you buy, which is what we recommend, it allows both sides to make sure it's a good match.
So what is it that makes working with veterans so unbelievably special?
First of all, they're special people. As a matter of fact, you may not know this, but less than 1% of the American population has actually served in uniform. Of all the people who have the courage to volunteer for military service, only the top 25% actually get in. So you're already dealing with a group of exceptional individuals to begin with. From there, they're incredibly trainable. They get training from day one until the time they leave service. So they're adaptable, flexible, they're able to respond in a blink of an eye, and for a small business, that's incredibly important. They also have an incredible tenacity to be successful, and we have a phrase in the military, nobody's left behind. So you'll often find a group of veterans working more efficiently and more effectively together because everybody's pulling their own weight. And I can't say that's been the experience in all my civilian careers.
So tell us about the role of the Veteran Staffing Network with the Home of Distinction.
Well, we were actually selected as the charity of choice. So the Home of Distinction Tour is a collaboration between WJLA, the Builders, a number of other vendors that are showcasing their wares inside the home, and Easter Seals and the Veteran Staffing Network. 100% of the ticket prices for people attending these tours are going to go actually to support veterans inside the National Capital area. And apparently 100% of the proceeds being donated never happens. So the exciting thing is that everybody's coming together under a worthy cause to help people who deserve it.
David, thank you so much for joining us today. Great information. And if you would like more information, visit vsnusa.org. ABC7's Home of Distinction in McLean, Virginia. On tour September 19th through 22nd and September 26th through 29th. For more information on ABC7's Home of Distinction, visit wjla.com/home.